Welcome back to another Dusky Racing video. We are at Victory Mountain, and this GoPro footage, a lot of it had mud on it, so I have to make this into one video and just cut out a little bit of sections, but I can tell you, make sure you watch until the end. Whoa, so he went down, and you know, that turn was extremely sketchy. Way too sketchy to the point where it shouldn't even have been there. It should have just been like, you know, it just, the way it was set up, I didn't really like, and that's why I went on the inside, and so I didn't slip and just fall like everybody else did in the big bikes. It was insane. So the kid on the yellow bike in front of me, I was trying to get around him. I finally got around him right up here. Okay, so let me just mention something. This is my first lap. I didn't walk the track at all, so I was really confused on this arrow. So they should have had a post a little bit behind there where it had an arrow pointing straight, and then right at that turn where I saw only one arrow that shows like kind of turn, I thought I turned up there, and I was like, okay. So luckily I stopped for a couple of seconds and reviewed it because I didn't want to like go off track or anything, but I was so confused right there, or I would have just flew by and just flew all the way down that road. So right up here there was this straightaway, and I really liked it. Okay, so I need to make a little crucial statement on the grass track. So the grass track was all fine, but I don't think they really planned out how it was, because honestly, they should have changed it up a little bit. Like, there was these two turns where it was like an S shape. Like, literally, it was really sharp turns, and I think it's right up here. I don't know. Like, I didn't really like the grass track, but there was some sections where I really liked because you can just go flying. But the turns were way too tight, in my opinion. So I went down here, and a good 3 people passed me that were in my class. And keep in mind that this grass track on the first lap, which this is the first lap, I'm putting all the laps in one video, is so slippery. You're like actually kind of scared to fall, because the thing is, if you do fall, it's gonna mess up some of your places, as I just did right there. 3 people passed me. Now, I do catch up to some of them eventually, but, you know. 317, I think that is 363 or 53. I'm not sure what the number. I'm pretty sure that's another 302. They both went down. I guess they hit each other or something, but that just gave me 2 places. Yeah, boy. Let's go. My tires pretty much had like 4 pounds of pressure in it, because what they do at budget racing apparently at the track is there is like foam that they, you know, kind of reuse from the big bikes, and they give the mini bikes for free. So I was like, okay. And so I was running a really soft tire, so I was actually grabbing on a lot, but my tire was spinning through here because there was just roots and stuff. It was so annoying. So keep this in mind that I've been riding for the past like 4 races with bent handlebars, because every single time I get new handlebars, for some reason I always go down that race and bend them. Like, it's so annoying. I got these new $60 handlebars, you know, and they got bent up the first time I used them. I'm like, come on, because they literally were just put on. I didn't even have any riding time on them. So me and the number 317, okay, I'm not going to say his name because I don't know if he wants it to be on the video, so I'll just be like, okay, 317. Anyways, so me and him, the whole race, we were like going back and forth from places. It was pretty, you know, we were battling it out. You guys will see later on. So I hated these S-shaped turns. These were the turns that I was talking about earlier. 317 was actually pretty close behind me, but a while ago I think he went down or something, and I got like 30 seconds on him. I messed up hardcore though at this one section where I got so frustrated because I got passed by 3 people at this section, okay, on the last lap, and I would have gotten in like 9th place if it wasn't for this hill climb, and I had to sit there for a good 2 minutes just for these kids to get off the side or go, because there was like 3 kids piled up onto this hill climb. I'm here complaining about my shifter because I don't know what was going on with my shifter, but it was being so weird. Like, I shift down or up, and for some reason to put it in neutral at some point, it was being so dumb, my shifter. This part of the track really needed a sweeper on here because I kept messing up on this part of the track. Every single lap I got stuck at this part. I couldn't go through it. The one reason why is because the way you gotta slow down, and that little short like straightaway isn't enough to like swing. It's just so annoying. Like, I got stuck in it, and also there's more people in front of me, so I had to get stuck anyways. As I said earlier, as you can see, you can tell that I have really good traction because it gained traction and my bike flung up. And I was surprised that my back fender didn't break from that. But anyways, this section I hated. So I'm just going to cut it out a little bit until I get out of here. So, before I have comments in the comments section like I'm not shifting or anything like that, keep this in mind that my shifter was actually acting up this race. You'll notice that my bike is actually bogging down here because it wouldn't let me shift down into first for some reason for a good little bit. Then after a little bit, I don't know why, it just let me shift into it. I'm not sure why. I hated so much. This was the hill that cost me like 3 places at the end, just because of people going down on it. This hill actually really sucked. There was too many roots on there, and you hit them, you're gonna go down like I just did there. In lap 3, you guys will see that in another video, but this hill I almost got stuck on, and it would have sucked, and it would have actually cost me a couple places, because lap 3 was probably the best lap. I was battling people like for days on that lap. So there's really not much here to commentate until, second or third lap. So just enjoy the rest of the GoPro. stopped because my spark plug came unloose last race, so I just had my dad check it really quick, and I also got a drink of water because that mud just drained all of my energy. It sucked, and me picking up that bike on that one hill, it just drained it. So tune in for lap 2 and lap 3. Sorry the video is so long. I just put a lot of commentary into this video. And lap 2 and lap 3, by the time I upload this video, lap 2 would probably be done. So anyways, that is basically it, and I'll see you guys later.